Imagine walking into your favorite coffee shop in 2030. You order your latte, reach for your wallet, and realize you don't need it. Not a single bill, not a single coin. Your payment happens instantly. Just a tap of your digital wallet or a quick scan of your phone. Sounds like sci-fi? Maybe. But the reality is, cash as we know it may be slowly fading into history. In today's video, we're diving deep into the rise of digital payments, contactless transactions, and the growing role of cryptocurrencies in everyday life. We'll explore how far this trend has come, which countries are leading the way, the benefits for consumers, and what the world might look like by 2030. The world of payments has changed dramatically over the past decade. According to a Statista report, digital wallet users globally reached 2.1 billion in 2023, and this number is projected to grow to 4.3 billion by 2025-2027. That's nearly half the planet tapping and swiping their way through life. Contactless payments, once a novelty, are now ubiquitous. In Europe, over 50% of transactions in 2022 were contactless, with countries like Sweden and the Netherlands pushing it past 80% in urban centers. Even in Asia, China's Alipay and WeChat Pay dominate the market, leaving cash at a mere fraction of total transactions. And here's a fascinating twist. Cryptocurrencies are entering this space. XRP, traditionally known as a cross-border settlement coin, is increasingly being integrated into payment systems in some regions, allowing instant, low-fee transfers. Other altcoins are also being tested as payment options, often in niche markets or with startups experimenting with blockchain-based POS systems. It's clear, the world is moving toward digital-first payments. So why are both countries and consumers embracing the shift? Let's break it down into two sides for consumers. First up, convenience. No more bulky wallets stuffed with bills, no jingling coins, and no awkward moment when the cashier says, "Sorry, I don't have change." Then there's speed. Contactless payments cut transaction time from minutes to just a few seconds. And of course, transparency. Every payment leaves a digital trail, which makes it much easier to budget, track expenses, and even spot fraud early. For businesses, lower operational costs. Less cash handling means fewer banking fees and less labor spent counting bills. Consumer insights. Digital payments give businesses valuable data on customer behavior, so they can tailor products and services better, and naturally more security. With less cash sitting in the register, the risk of theft drops dramatically. So, which countries are already living in the future of money? Let's take a quick world tour. First stop, Sweden. This country is often called the first cashless society. Today, less than 10% of Swedes use cash on a regular basis. Some banks have even phased out cash services completely. For them, paying with a phone or card isn't just common, it's the default. Next, China. If you've ever been to Beijing or Shanghai, you'll know what I mean. With Alipay and WeChat Pay, mobile payments make up more than 80% of all transactions. We're talking everything from fancy restaurants to street vendors, taxis, even park entry fees. All you need is your phone. Cash is practically useless there. Then there's India. After the government's demonetization move in 2016, digital payments took off like wildfire. Their UPI system, Unified Payments Interface, now handles over 8 billion transactions per month. That's billions every month. And it's not just the giants. Smaller countries like South Korea and the Netherlands are rapidly moving in the same direction. The big lesson here? Once you build the right infrastructure and give people the right incentives, consumers adapt to digital payments incredibly fast. Speaking of digital finance innovation, Unic has launched their public token sale, Unic IDO, to prepare for their forthcoming token generation event. The IDO aims to raise funds through the sale of $100 million UN tokens, starting at 15 cents per token. Early participants are rewarded as supply decreases, And the platform even offers a referral bonus of 11%. 8% instantly in USDT, with the remaining 3% in UN tokens following a vesting schedule. This is not financial advice, but if you're curious about participating or learning more about the IDO, check the link in the description below. Always do your own research before engaging in any token sale. So what could 2030 look like for money? Experts have some bold predictions. By then, global cash usage could fall to below 20% of transactions in most developed countries. That means cash won't disappear completely, but it'll be more of a niche. Digital wallets and QR-based payments will likely dominate daily life, becoming the standard way to pay for groceries, travel, or even your morning coffee. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Crypto integration. Imagine walking into a retail store and being able to pay partly in fiat, partly in crypto like XRP or other altcoins. Not a futuristic dream anymore, just a matter of adoption and regulation. Banks and fintechs are also expected to evolve into hybrid platforms, blending traditional fiat with stablecoins and even other cryptocurrencies, all inside one seamless account. But here's a friendly reality check. Not every experiment will succeed. There will still be regulatory hurdles, cybersecurity risks, and adoption challenges. Still, the overall direction is crystal clear. Cash is slowly but steadily stepping aside. Now, if you think digital wallets are where the story ends, think again. The future of payments is getting even more creative, and honestly, a little futuristic. First up, smartphones as wallets. Thanks to NFC, most of us are already just tapping our phones to pay. It's quick, it's seamless, and it's becoming second nature. But why stop at phones? Wearable tech is stepping in. Smartwatches are already popular, but now we're seeing experiments with payment rings. And yes, even tiny implantable chips. Imagine just waving your hand over a scanner to pay for groceries. That's not sci-fi anymore. It's being tested right now. Then there's tokenized loyalty programs. Companies are blending blockchain with rewards, so instead of boring old points, you could get something like Pudgy Penguin NFTs or WLFI rewards. It's finance mixed with gamification. Collectible, tradable, and way more engaging than a dusty points card. We're also seeing embedded finance popping up in social media apps. Imagine scrolling through your favorite platform and being able to shop, transfer money, or even invest without ever leaving the app. Everything in one ecosystem. And really, that's the bigger picture. Traditional banking, fintech, and blockchain are merging. The result? Payments that are not just faster and safer, but sometimes even fun. So what does all of this actually mean for you and me in daily life? No more digging for cash in cabs or coffee shops, just tap, scan, and go. With digital wallets, you get a clear view of your money, track spending, set budgets, and skip the paper receipts. And now you can even try crypto payments, whether it's a quick XRP transfer or a small altcoin purchase, giving you a whole new sense of financial freedom. To wrap up today's content, let's highlight one project worth paying attention to, Unique OTC Exchange. The platform was created with the goal of bringing transparency and security to OTC trading, which is often where the biggest risks show up. What's interesting is, if you own an Egward NFT, you actually get an advantage. The chance to buy tokens at a 25% discount. These NFTs are already available on major marketplaces like Tensor, OKX NFT Marketplace, and Magic Eden. So getting access is pretty straightforward. Of course, just a reminder, this is not financial advice. If you're curious, make sure to do your own research first. I've left a link in the description below for you to check out more details. By 2030, it's likely that cash will be more of a nostalgic novelty than a practical necessity. Digital wallets, contactless payments, and crypto integrations will redefine how we pay, save, and interact with money. The world of payments is evolving fast, but one thing is certain. The era of fumbling with coins and wrinkled bills is slowly fading, And if you're ready to embrace the change, staying informed today will make you a savvy consumer tomorrow. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss any updates here on Profit Edge.